Welcome to Biceps and Banter with expert trainer Brandon Crow. Hold on to your dumbbells and get ready for this conversational style podcast focused on interesting, everyday drivel with tasty tidbits of health-related information sprinkled in. Enjoy.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to another edition of Biceps and Banter. This is in the series in 5 minutes or less. Today's topic, yoga. Now, before you break out your preconceived notions about what yoga is or what yoga should be, I'll break down a very brief history, some of the benefits, and the neuroscience of yoga. This is in preparation for a talk that I'm going to be having next week with a yoga instructor. We're going to be taking a deep dive into the neuroscience of yoga, but for now, let's go over the brief history. Yoga has been practiced for thousands of years. There are many variations of yoga, and over the last few decades, yoga has really gained popularity, as I'm sure you're aware, in Western culture. In Canada, roughly 9% of the population have used yoga as a form of exercise or therapy, with roughly 75% of that being female and 25% being male. However, I would say probably within the last few years, we're really starting to see a shift where more men are taking up yoga because they realize the benefits. But some of the major benefits I found from doing yoga: increased range of motion. I also found it worked on my weak spots. Most of my training career revolved around bodybuilding type exercises. This is very much up, down, side to side movement. When I was doing yoga barefoot and all the twisting and balancing, I found it was able to target areas of my body that I hadn't previously got to. Besides the physical benefits, I've also noticed lots of mental benefits to doing yoga. My focus and my ability to just listen has really improved dramatically. There's something to be said for being able to focus in a hot yoga studio in a weird contorted position while just focusing on your breath. Also, yoga is very verbal, meaning most yoga instructors will tell you exactly what to do and where to place your limbs in order to get into the yoga pose. So if you're not paying attention and listening to the cues, you'll get pretty lost. And that's what I mean when I say it's improved my ability to pay attention and listen. So next week, I'm going to be sitting down with a yoga instructor, and we're going to be discussing all things to do with the actual neuroscience of yoga. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Tune in next week, and be sure to rate this on iTunes as it helps me grow in the ranking and continue to grow the podcast. Have a great day, everybody.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to Biceps and Banter with Brandon Crow. If you like our show, do us a huge subscribe, toss a review on iTunes, or maybe share the show with your friends. And if you want to know more, find us at fastingftw.com. Our Patreon is patreon.com/fastingftw.